I wish I had a longer neck. I don't have a neck.
So,
are you supposed to ask me the questions?
no, you're good. So, have you ever interacted with German people?
Yes, I have.
No, really no.
Yes, I have. I am French originally, so I've been living in France for about half of my life and the other half in the United States. And I teach English, I teach French, I'm sorry, in a high school in the United States, and I've had a few German students, exchange students.
Well, yes, as a child.
No, I haven't. I haven't really come into much contact with many German people in my life.
Yes.
Oh yes, I interacted with them lots of times. I went to Germany several times.
I have. My grandparents' friends are German.
Yes, I have.
I worked with two people from Germany.
Yes, I have.
Okay, so we have some really good friends, Reiner and Gertie Pausch, and I've known them since I was a little kid.
In what capacity have you interacted with German people, or have you ever interacted with German people?
My dad came to Washington to work for the government, and I'm talking late 1930s. And in those days it was common that people would rent a room in someone's house. So my dad rented a room with the Loweys, Gerhardt and Mrs. Lowy. And then World War II came, my dad went off to Hawaii, and my mother and I lived with the Loweys for a while. And it was a great family friendship.
My in-laws have two lifelong friends, Reiner and Gertie Pausch, who are from Germany, but they've lived here in the U.S. probably over 60 years now.
I think I've interacted with other foreign people who are from foreign countries, and have been to Europe before, so I figure it would kind of be like interacting with anyone of that sort of nature.
I work with a person who is from Germany, and we have known each other for almost 15 to 20 years.
Social setting regularly throughout my whole life.
About my age, a little bit older, maybe when people born in the middle 30s, or maybe the early 1930s. But other than that, they're the only two German people people have lived in Germany.
My best friends are from Germany. They're Reiner and Gertie. And they're special people, they're German people, and that should say enough of them.
Online?
I dated an exchange student in high school. As a matter of fact, he was my high school prom date.
Or if you did interact with German people, what do you think it would be like?
I think that it would be, interesting. I'm always happy to, meet people with different backgrounds. Everybody always has some different kind of perspective to bring into a conversation. So I think it'd be hard to understand them because I wouldn't be able to understand what they're talking about.
All right.
Because of the accent.
Was there anything that you found surprising or not surprising, or even stereotypical about the way that they acted?
No, because I've always grown up around that. My grandmother, who's Belgium, so it's normal.
I can't say that there are any real German stereotypes or anything like that that I can think of, and part of that is because with my mom being from Belgium, I just view those folks as just normal, fun-loving people. They're nothing like the stereotypes that you would think of about being really serious or scientific. They're just a lot of fun.
But I think they have always retained their German citizenship. They're not U.S. citizens, although they live and work here. So that's been...
I've never heard of a stereotype of a German person.
Where did he go? No, the people, normal people like everybody else. They were decent employees. They came to work every day, I guess.
What I remember is that they were just so warm and loving, and as children, we loved their accent. They had a decided German accent, and Mrs. Lowy made some typical German recipes that we knew and remembered.
The students by themselves, not especially, but as a French person, we tend to see German students more open and more liberal than the other people. The French people tend to be more private when it comes to important topics like politics and money and things like that. American people, I would think, are very similar in a way. There are things that you don't want to talk about around people in general, but when it comes to German people, the picture I have of them is being a lot more open and liberal and very open about their ideas.
I mean, there's a stereotype that they drink a lot, that they're, like to, are very happy and, buoyant, fun people to be around.
Not really, no.
That's good.
No, not really.
No, he's a very nice person, very, very smart person, who's very fun to be with and very, who's very normal and in our interactions, like with everybody else. Fits in very well.
No, I mean, he was a very typical high school student. He was a lot of fun. I think he was more surprised by the American girls. At least that's what he said to me when I asked him. I said, are American girls different than German girls? And he said, we seem to be a lot more outgoing versus German girls who are very reserved and kind of typically quieter than kind of wilder party girls in America.
German people are opinionated and they know everything and they let everybody know they know everything. And they have a love of country that's really amazing, because when they emigrate, a lot of them will stay German for the rest of their lives, like my friends did.
That was horrible. I hated that. It worked.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
That'll be $20.
There are three main important differences among the three different age groups. The first is with the youth. Because most of their interactions are more personal or online, more consistently, we tend to see them as the German people as a close ally and less of a foreign state and more similar to an American or our mixture of cultures. The middle-aged people, because their interactions are mostly professional or during travel, they tend to see them as a foreign state but still a close ally. And because the elderly mainly experienced Germany through World War II and what happened in Germany after World War II, they tend to see Germany more concretely as a foreign state, but still a growing ally that we are growing closer to every day.